WYR TV. This is News Channel 9.
Okay, so Rick Reagan is here to catch us up on the financial implications of the coronavirus outbreak. First off, Rick, thank you very much for joining us from Marcellus this evening. We appreciate having you here.
My pleasure, Jeff. I can't wait to see you in the studio in person.
Yeah, no kidding, right, when we get through this. So, first off, we've heard a lot of the problems about unemployment claims, and now we've heard another solution to try to fix it, a new interface. What are you recommending to people that have tried over and over and over about this new interface and what they should do now?
Well, we're just going to have to hope the new interface works. I do have some confidence that with New York partnering with Google, that gives me more confidence certainly than what we had before. So I'm just going to say be patient. Use the website after it comes back up at 7 o'clock and make sure you fill in all the blanks so the application can be accepted and they don't have to end up calling you and you having to wait.
Here's a big question. We've gotten a lot here. You've probably gotten it. How are things taxed? So take them one at a time. First, is unemployment taxed? And then let's talk about the stimulus checks that a lot of people will be getting. So first, unemployment. Is it taxed?
Okay, well, first of all, can I cover the stimulus checks first, Jeff?
Rick, this is your segment. You go whichever order you want.
I'll just go along with my graphic. So the good news is those $1,200 stimulus checks and the $500 for children under age 17 are not going to be taxable to you. So that'll be a tax-free money that you can just go spend, save, do what you want with it. The other really good, and I got to say surprising news is we've talked a lot about the forgivable loans for small businesses out there. And that's loans that would allow you to cover your payroll and your rent, your utilities, and keep everybody employed. They forgive it. That is, much to my surprise, going to be non-taxable. So forgivable loans are normally taxable, not the case. So that's a real help to small businesses. And finally, now's the bad news. You asked about it first, Jeff, unemployment. Unemployment benefits are going to be taxable, so make sure you're having tax withheld from them because it will be showing up at the end of the year when you do your taxes.
These are some important infusions of money into people's pockets that really need them right now, the unemployment and also that stimulus check. But if you really are in a position where you don't absolutely need that stimulus money, what's the best idea to do with that $1,200, $2,400 you're getting?
Yeah, so I mean, the interesting thing is between with the stimulus and the unemployment at $600 a week flat, regardless of how much you make, many people on unemployment are going to be making more than when they were employed. So if you don't need the money for everyday expenses, the first thing you want to do is you want to use it to build up your emergency account, which should be equal to 6 to 9 months expenses, because if something comes up again, there's not going to be any guarantee that there's extra money from the federal government. So get that emergency account built up. Next, if you're looking to save for retirement, a Roth IRA, this is a good time to do a Roth. You can go to a mutual fund company like Vanguard or Fidelity, set it up, or talk to a financial advisor. But stocks, they've rebounded some, but they're still down quite a bit from their highs. So this is actually a great time to be buying long-term into the market. And finally, if you've been responsible and you've got those two things taken care of already, consider just saving in a regular stock mutual fund. You don't get any special tax advantage, but it is, again, a good time if you got longer-term money to put it to work and get it into the market.
You got 15 seconds. Quick answer. When do you get taxed on that unemployment check? When you get it or later on?
Well, you want to have withholding done on the unemployment check itself. So you can have the money withheld, and then you'll, just like a regular thing, you'll do your taxes at the end of the year. If you overpaid, you'll get it back. Underpaid, you'll have to pay in.
Rick Reagan, thank you so much. Right now, it's 6 o'clock.